Hi, my name is Brittany Hill, and I have struggled with addiction since I was about 13 years old. Whenever I was about 6 years old, I was sexually molested, and that's probably what started it all. And my real father really didn't have anything to do with me. I would wait for him. You know, he'd say he would come, and on the weekends he would never show up. So that, I feel that if maybe he would have done what he said he was going to do and been the father that I needed, who knows if I would have been in the position I'm in now. I really didn't get into my worst part of addiction until about 2 years ago, and I caught a bunch of charges, and it led me to prison, and which kept me away from my family, my daughter, and I did things that people would not do in their right mind to their family and their kids. In my worst of addiction, really all of my addiction, I always felt that I was just hurting myself, which was the whole isolation part. I'm not hurting anybody else, I'm just hurting myself. Who cares, who cares about me? And after I got sober and once I got to prison, I realized I wasn't just hurting myself. I was hurting everyone that cared about me. And that really hit me hard. It just gradually got worse, and I started out with, marijuana. Then I started going on to, more heavy things. And then whenever I found out that my daughter's dad physically abused her, not sexually, but physically abused her, and she got taken away from me. I got taken away from my mom whenever I was little too. I wasn't put in foster care, thank God. She was, for 2 weeks. And I told myself that I would never let that happen to my daughter. And it did. So that's what put me at rock bottom. And I just gave up on myself and just kept on to my addiction until I got locked up. That's what saved me. So I thank God every day for locking me up and putting me in that place, for opening my eyes. I've betrayed my mom, I betrayed my daughter. I was away from her for about 3 years, almost 4, and now I'm lucky enough to be out of prison and be with her and to be the best mother that I can be.
Open it and sing.
Come here, baby.
There's days that we lose the battle, but Grace says that it doesn't matter because the cross has already won the war. And that's what stuck out to me. That's what's got my attention. I've been to so many different churches, and every church I've been to, I've not felt welcome. I walk in and I immediately feel judged, and that's not what church is about. It's about family and believing in people and accepting for people who they are. Come as you are. If it has to be in your pajamas, come on, because that's what the journey's about, and that's what I love about them. From the moment I walked in, they made me feel very welcome, and I love them very much. Whenever Pastor Darrell said, stand up and come to the altar, I got up and I ran. I was ready, and it was one of the most exciting moments of my life. I want to introduce y'all to my daughter, Aliana Hill. This is my baby girl. This is my everything. And I just want to thank y'all for being a big part of my story and helping me.